I'm a police officer.
We're getting a glimpse into newly released video showing the devastating moments after police encounter the children of disgraced YouTuber Ruby Franke.
There's some evil, evil, evil people in this world.
Started from the bottom, ain't quite make it to the top. Shit hot around the block. Shoot like Robert Horry, but like Jordan always scoring. Started from the bottom.
Yo, what up? So we're getting into the discovery of Ruby Franke daughter.
I'm a police officer.
We're getting a glimpse into newly released video showing the devastating moments after police encounter the children of disgraced YouTuber Ruby Franke. Officials have recently released a large amount of evidence against the former mom blogger, who is serving a lengthy prison sentence for felony aggravated child abuse. Franke and her then business partner Jody Hildebrandt's arrests were triggered after Franke's 12-year-old son was found emaciated with open wounds and duct tape around his body. A newly released Ring camera video, the young boy appears thinner and without shoes, in stark contrast to how he appeared years earlier in Franke's vlog. When he
That's the day he escaped, and he went to a neighbor's house, and the neighbor ended up not answering the door, and he was so weak to, like, I'll probably do a video on that one too. He was so weak to knock on the door, he couldn't even really like knock like loud, like he couldn't bang. And so they didn't answer, and then he went to the next neighbor down, and this is what happened.
The neighbor's doorbell, he asked, "Can you take me to the nearest police station?"
Yes.
Hi, I was just wondering if you could do 2 favors.
Well, what are they?
Taking me to the nearest police station. Well, actually, just one's fine.
What's going on, son? Have a seat there.
It's personal business.
Have a seat. What's your name? How'd you get here?
The neighbor then calls 911.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. And he's said he just came from a neighbor's house, and we know there's been problems at this neighbor's house. He's emaciated, he's got tape around his legs, he's hungry, and he's thirsty.
Is your door locked?
No, I'm sitting outside with him on the front patio.
Okay, cool.
And he asked us to call the police.
What's
So
his
he's
name?
very afraid.
The neighbor's out of their home, or is anybody looking for him that you can see?
No. Our homes are far enough away. I'm not sure. How did you get out of the house?
Porch. He went out.
He says he just left through the porch at the neighbor's house. Her name is Jody Hildebrandt, and she lives 2 doors up the street.
Body cam video later shows officers and emergency responders arriving. One EMT seems so shocked by the extent of Franke's son's injuries, she can be heard saying, "I'm going to cry."
I got my shades on.
Got pictures.
Take more. If you want me to.
Yeah, like she says, she's about to cry, and he's like, yeah, no, that's why I got my shades on. Like, people, in EMT and law enforcement and stuff, like, sometimes you see things that, like, you would never think that you would see. And sometimes, there's moments where, like, stuff is just sad. Like, the guy, he was, the little boy, he's got duct tape wrapped around him and all bruised up. And, like, that's sad. You don't want, like, how can you see a kid like that and not have an emotion,
Franke's son is later put inside an ambulance for treatment, where video shows officers talking to the young boy while he's on the gurney and asking who put the duct tape on him.
How did you get the ropes on you? Who did them? You're not in trouble with me, okay? We're just trying to figure out what's going on. Our main focus right now is you, okay? Who put the ropes on you? Supposed to help you what?
Portions of the evidence have been redacted. While he's being treated, he tells the officers he's not the only one who needed help. His sister is still inside Hildebrandt's home. When officers go inside of the home, that's when they make another heartbreaking discovery. Ruby Franke's young daughter, who we're referring to as EF, sitting inside of the closet cross-legged on the floor in complete silence.
You come in, my buddy. I'm a police officer.
Are you going for the union here? Hey, you okay? Is it just you in here? I'm Sergeant Tobler. What's your name? I just have one. Where's your sister at?
Contact one.
You okay? Huh? You doing okay?
See, so the officer, he says, where's your sister at? So apparently, I heard like that is the sister. That is a girl, but her hair is cut like so short that they thought that it was a boy. But and being so skinny, and you know, it's just, man, this is sad, bruh. Sad. And the little boy that escaped, man, he's so brave for going to get help. And when he got help, you know, he's like, you know, I'm not the only one. There's more.
You don't want to talk to me? Yeah, that's okay. Can you come with me though?
Sergeant Tobler would later tell ABC News they initially believed Franke's daughter was a little boy due to the young girl having a buzz cut at the time. Tobler then tells EF they apprehended Jody Hildebrandt, but the little girl still sits silent, seemingly too afraid to speak.
We got Jody out here. You know Jody? She's outside with us. You take your time, bud. I'm in no hurry. I'm a police officer. Did you know that? I don't mean to hurt you at all. You doing okay? Are you scared? Yeah? You're okay. Do you need help? You want to come with me? No? I'm not going to hurt you. Promise. See this right here? It's a badge. It tells me I don't hurt people. I'm just here to make sure you're okay. You're in no way in any trouble. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to make sure you're okay. And I get if you're scared. I would be too. Okay? You want to come with me?
Still visibly afraid, the officer then offers reassurance to the young child by sitting down on the floor with her.
I'm just going to sit down. It's okay if I just sit here with you. We don't have to say.
Just look how skinny she is. Like, man. And especially if you don't see any long hair. I know the face is blurred because they're children, but if you don't see any long hair, I mean, you would think that that is a boy. You would definitely think that that is a boy, because the only thing girl-ish about that person right there is the pink shirt. And nowadays guys wear pink shirts, so it's that's sad, bro. Like that is sad. But the police officer is doing a good job. The police officer is definitely doing a good job trying to sympathize with her and, you know, try to comfort her and stuff like that. So he's doing a great job.
Anything, if you don't want to. Okay? I'll just sit here with you.
A little more than an hour later, EF is still afraid to leave the closet. Sergeant Tobler asks the young girl if she's hungry and would like some food.
I'll put this here, okay? When you're hungry, you can eat. There we go. Whew. Thanks, yeah.
EF seems nervous to eat as she stares at the small personalized pizza for several minutes before slowly inching the food toward her so she can take a bite.
Imagine being that afraid, like, to even eat. That's so crazy to me.
Franke's daughter reportedly eats the entire personal pizza and half of the large one. More than an hour goes by and EF is still afraid to leave the closet as officials take turns to try to get her up, but she's still not budging. One EMT tries to get her to talk, but she said she's nervous.
You don't want to talk? Okay. There's nothing at all you want to talk about at all? It's okay to talk to me. Are you scared? What?
It's unclear what was said after EF tells the EMT she's nervous. However, 10 minutes later, officials reassure EF she won't be harmed.
So can we carry you from there? It's the right choice. I promise. Pinky promise. We helped your brother. And we got him some help too. And that's what we want to do for you. If we want to get you some help too.
It's sad. Like, this is so sad. Like, this is like, you cannot not watch this and not feel any type of emotion. Like, you're gonna feel something. This is horrible. And for your own mother to do this to you, like, who would, like, some people do not deserve to have children at all.
We are safe. We will not hurt you, and we won't do anything to hurt you.
It's unclear what was said next, but after nearly 4 hours, EF stands up with the emergency responders and slowly walks out of the closet. EF is later taken to a hospital. Hildebrand and Franke were ultimately arrested. When officers later questioned Ruby Franke, she doesn't say a word, seemingly unfazed.
Was this your water?
It's yours if you want it. We'll say that. How's that?
We also have snacks if you need anything to eat. So I know I introduced myself to you earlier, but my name is Detective Bates, and this is Sergeant Tobler. We're just here to talk to you about kind of a few things involving your kids. So first, do you live down here, or? Or do you live up north?
Yeah, this is where she plays dumb and she's not gonna answer any questions, which is her right.
Do you want to talk to me about where you live or how many kids you have? So we just spoke with your husband and he said you guys have 6 kids. Are those all together? Are those all your kids?
But at least if you're not gonna talk to the cops, just say, I want my lawyer. I don't want to talk to you.
I can wait all day. So it's up to you if you want to talk to us about what's going on. Would you feel more comfortable talking to one of us?
Or do you want me to I can step out if you want?
Or if you feel more comfortable talking to him, I can step out.
After minutes of not saying anything, Franke utters back she'll wait for a lawyer.
I'll wait till I have a lawyer. Okay. So you don't want to talk to us at all?
She looked like a bug out, no lie.
Do you want to answer that? Or you don't want to talk to us about anything?
See, now here, I think the cops should have stopped. She said, I'll wait until I have a lawyer. And I think she said, all right, no problem. I think they should have, but to keep on, it's like, yeah.
Well, yeah, this is just your chance to tell us. We're just trying to get your side of the story. So it's your chance to do that. But it's up to you. We're just here to talk. And I mean, I'm not asking any criminal questions. If you don't want to talk to us, just let us know and we'll be done.
I've already told you.
That you want a lawyer? Okay.
Here.
Okay. Easy enough.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can get for you in the meantime? I got the water. Do you need a bathroom break or anything like that? No?
Franke's response was completely the opposite of Hildebrandt's, who did briefly speak with investigators.
How long you lived here in Islands? 11 minutes? 6 years. 6 years? The same house? Wow. You married? Single?
Where'd you move from?
Who the heck would marry that Looney Tune?
Utah County.
And how long were you up there for?
I'm a little nervous.
You're to be honest with you, if I was sitting over there, I'd be a little nervous too. So don't worry about it. We're just here to talk, to get your side. And right now we're just asking you just typical questions, like how long you lived here, that kind of thing.
I watched too many detective movies.
How yeah?
Which one's your favorite?
Me too. You can't, honestly, I sit there and I'm married and I sit there and watch those with my wife and I say that, we don't, that's not how we do it. Hey, that's not right. So there's some good ones out there, don't get me wrong. But most of them are probably a little off base. We're not as mean. I won't get up and beat you up. We don't do that.
We just want to get to know you a little, so if you just kind of want to share a little about yourself and what brought you down here. And
So I trust my attorney. He said, don't say anything. And I said, I have nothing to hide. And he's like, I know that, but just let me be there with you when you talk. So you guys seem nice people.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm trying to be difficult. This is really, if you knew all the pieces, I think you'd have a lot of empathy for what's going on.
That's really what
we're looking for. And you're an adult, and the thing about our interview, if we ask you any questions that you don't want to answer, you can just tell us, I don't want to answer that question. But we do want to have a basis and an understanding of what's going on in that home, or what went on up north that brought them into your home. And so if you want to share any of that and you don't want to answer any other questions, that's okay.
I'd like to just tell you, but I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're going to flip my words. I don't know.
And that's the good thing about cameras. Everything, it's pretty much double recorded, audio, video, and it's for the safety for you and for us, because we don't want to flip your words. And this will all be pretty much right there to support you. So we're not going to use anything against you.
Be so insistent then. He's an honest, good man, goes to church. I trust him. Why would he say that to me then?
I don't know your attorney, to be honest.
Well, I'm just saying he's a good, honest man.
Yeah,
and I'm an honest person as well, so we get along great. And he just said, do not say anything.
Maybe just as an attorney, they
always say that.
They always want to be with their client. I'm not sure, but like I said, at any time, if you don't want to answer a question, you don't have to. So the ball's really in your court on what you do want to answer and what you don't. So,
well, I think it looks then that I don't want to answer anything, but it's not because I'm trying to be difficult. I'm really hanging on what he told me to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who's your attorney?
Adam, his father's an attorney.
You don't know your own attorney's name, but he's a good man, and don't get me wrong, if you do ever get in trouble, you should wait for your attorney. you shouldn't answer any questions. No matter if you're in the right or wrong, whatever the case may be. Don't answer any questions. But she don't even know who her attorney is, man. And it's the cop's job to get you to answer questions. So they're doing their job, and she seems like conflicted right now.
His brother's an attorney.
Is he local?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, I don't know.
He's down the street where the town hall is.
Well,
They all have the same name.
the whole reason we're sitting here today is there's a lot of questions we have that we just maybe misunderstandings that we just need to clarify. And
I know, and I'd love to tell you if you were here, because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with what I say. You know, I'm a psychologist. I've watched people flip things all the time, so I get it. I sit on your side. I get it. I wish people didn't do that, but they do.
Well, if you're not willing to answer any of the questions about yourself, would you be willing to answer any questions maybe about Ruby or Kevin that you could help us understand? We just honestly want to understand what their dynamic is, what happened to the children, what caused their separation.
Right.
And after talking to Kevin, it sounds like you know a lot about their dynamic and their relationship. So if you could help us understand that at the least, that would be awesome. And that's nothing incriminating towards yourself because it's not pertaining to you. So if you could help us understand that.
Jody, we're gonna do this.
Ooh, she good. Yo, she's a good lawyer. I mean, she's a good cop. I ain't gonna lie. She a good cop, boy. Ooh, she look, she conflicted right now. She like, dang.
You asked for your attorney, and we'll leave it at that. We'd like to maybe talk to you later when you have your attorney here present,
Absolutely.
and we'll
He
go
made
down
an
there. Okay.
appointment at 4 on
He made
Friday.
an appointment
Here.
at here at 4.
He talked to the officer
Okay.
and said, "Can we make a time?" And he said out loud, "Do not talk to them."
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll talk and see if we can schedule that, and maybe that's just something we just do with your attorney. Okay. Do you have any questions for us? Anything we can answer in the meantime?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Appreciate your time. We'll have you hang tight in here, and then we'll come back and get you, and we'll be on our way. Okay.
Thank you.
Franke and Hildebrandt were later carted off to jail, where they've remained behind bars since. Last month, Franke and Hildebrandt were each sentenced to as much as 15 years in prison. Franke's children, E and R, have reportedly been placed in foster care together, while their father seeks to regain custody.
There's some evil, evil, evil people in this world. And honestly, some people don't deserve to have kids.